Yeah. Yeah, nice kick. Yeah, he felt that one. Uh-huh. Okay, good combination work. Great, let's do another.
That quick, slip to the left with a hook to the right and the bells are ringing. Into the competition, listen to the obese women singing. Goliath and breathing fire and eating rocks. Classified a deadly weapon, we go knock him out the box. Better finish off of the planet, we're coming for you, damn it.
30 seconds, let's go.
Know about the bandit, no magical meditation. Gonna save you from standing in the way of our rampaging. We skyscraping, burning the paper to pay the piper. People sheeping, they sleeping in dead meat. When they meet the tiger, bleed fire, my blood pump pain and octane. Anatomically, atomic radiation in my veins. Deranged, launching lyric artillery, long range. Bullseye, hit that whack bullshit, that splatter brains. They maintain in slow lane, they so lame. You got hooked on garbage, you crash like cocaine.
The hard couple, best by far. Represent. Cutting things you never heard of. Supreme force, the ultimate force. The hard couple, the best cutting things. Cutting things. Supreme force. Ultimate force.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC middleweight division fight. Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that arm.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them themselves. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. Well, this young man is a really accomplished submission specialist, and sometimes fighters get offended when you call them a specialist, but most people know what he's trying to do in there, and to this point, no one's really been able to stop him.
John, he will try to pull guard. Who pulls guard anymore in the UFC at this point? But he understands that for him to be successful, the fight has to be in the grappling, in the jiu-jitsu. If he's able to extend these jiu-jitsu exchanges, he is the guy that is generally going to win. He understands position. He understands going from point A to point B. He always is the one controlling the underhook. Always has the frame. Just a knowledge of jiu-jitsu that not many people can match.
And you can be sure as he makes this walk tonight, he's thinking about just how quickly he can get this fight to the ground and utilize those aforementioned high-level submission skills.
You ready?
All right, ready to go for round one. As many of you know, this young man won his last fight by knockout. No TKO, flush knockout for him the last time out. And now, whoa! Whoa!
Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
And that'll do it!
It's over. It's over. What a fight.
Again, the winner here was so aggressive. aggressive with his onslaught. He wanted to make sure he kept the judges out of the equation. Mission accomplished on that front as he gets the TKO victory here tonight. Oh, we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands and give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way, and in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 31 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout Diaz.
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need a ticket to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate the great handiwork.
I look like a villain out of those blockbusters. Up to the fire, spit a monster. Blood on the dance on the Louis V carpet. Fire, up to the fire. Monster, blood on the dance on the Louis V. I'm just a product of the cricket onyx. Told him Nick the had him just appalled. Did so many things that pissed him off. It's impossible to list them all. And in the midst of all this, I'm in a mental hospital with a crystal ball, trying to see what I still be like this tomorrow. Whisper dog versus whisper. My fist is ball back up against the wall. Pencil drawn. This is just a song to go ballistic on. With a pistol on the guy with a missile launcher. I'm just a Loch Ness, the mythological. Quick to tell a bitch you off like a fifth of vodka. When you twist the top of the bottle, I'm a monster. You get in my way, I'ma feed you to the monster. I'm normal during the day, but at night turn to a monster. When the moon shines like ice road truckers, I look like a villain out of those blockbusters. Up to the fire, spit a monster. Blood on the dance on the Louis V carpet. Fire, up to the fire. Monster, blood on the dance on the Louis V. If you never gave a damn, raise your hand, cause I'm about to set trip. Vacation plans, I'm on point like my index is. So all you will ever get is finger, prostate exam. How can I have all these fans that perspire like a liar's pants? I'm on fire and I got no plans to retire. And I'm still the man you admire. These chicks are spazzing out, I only get more handsome and flyer. I got them passing out like what you do when you hand someone flyers. And what goes around comes around just like the blades on the chainsaw. I caught the flag on my dollar stacked right off the bat like a baseball. Like kidding, bitch, I got them racks with so much ease that they call me Diddy. Cause I make bands and I call getting cheese a cakewalk. Bitch, I'm a player, I'm too stingy for share. Won't even lend you an ear, ain't even pretending to care. But I tell a bitch I'm area of Shabaria, area, the original Richard Ramirez, Christian Rivera. Cause my lyrics never sit well, so they wanna give me the chair. Like a paraplegic and it's scary, call it Harry Carry. Cause every time I'm digging Harry Carry, I'm Merriam. Dictionary on, I'm swearing up and down. They can spit this shit's hilarious. It's time to put these bitches in the obituary column. We wouldn't see eye to eye with a staring problem. Get the shit out the staring column. Trigger happy, packy, but it's black ink. Evil half of the bad beats. Evil that means take a back seat, take it back to fat beats with a maxi single. Look at my rap sheet. What attracts these people is my gangster bitch like Apache with a catchy jiggle. I stack chips. You better got a half-eaten Cheeto. Fill him with the venom and eliminate him. Other words, I'm intimate him. I don't wanna hurt him, but I did him in a fit of rage. I'm murdering again. Nobody will evade him. Finna kill him and dump the bodies in a lake, obliterating everything is iterator. Renegade him, hit him, make anybody who want it with the pin and frame. Don't nobody want it, but they're gonna get it anyway. Cause I'm beginning to feel like I'm mentally ill. I'm until a killer be killed. I'm a killer, be the vanilla gorilla. You're bringing the killer within me out of me. You don't wanna be the enemy of the demon who in me. Being the receiving enemy. What stupidity it'd be. Every bit of me's the epitome of a spitter when I'm in the vicinity. You better duck or you finna be dead the minute you run into me. 100% of you is a fifth of a percent of me. I'm about to finish you, bitch. I'm available. You wanna battle? I'm available. I'm blowing up like an inflatable. I'm undebatable. I'm unavoidable. I'm unevadable. I'm on the toilet bowl. I got a trailer full of money and I'm paid for. I'm not afraid to pull them. Man, stop. Look what I'm planning.
Look at me, 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 look at me now. Did you kidding me? All of my jewelry cost about 100,000. My enemies never had sympathy. Fergie finna lay it down. Sipping on Hennessy, hopping up mentally in the mouth. Who am I? Try. No. Hey, look at me now. Try. No. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. Hey. No. Yeah. Look at me now. Try. No. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. Fell in love with a stripper, and that is why on the Insta, and that at the what I say. Hey, tell that girl like I finna, fly my ass out to LA. Yeah, acting like she outpost, put that cake onto my face. Black go cop new Rari, tell his ass I wanna race. Velo Duggan with Barry, all of my got taste. We gon' march in the party, get the out of my way. 30 got kicked like karate, don't wanna meet the AK. Hey, look at me, 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 look at me now. Kidding me, all of my jewelry costs about 100,000. My enemies never had sympathy, Fergie finna lay him down. Sippin' on Hennessy, hoppin' up Italy, in the mouth. Who am I? Trap. No. Hey, look at me now. Trap. No. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. Hey. No. Yeah. Look at me now. Trap. No. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. Send a double to your bando. Send them hot rocks through your sandals. They say I remind them of Rondo. Light it up like a candle. No, not like a Alejandro. My Dominican bitches like Halo. No, come on, what the fuck I know. Don't run and I play with your dad. Pull up to your crib like dominoes. Living on that like it's so lit. Man, I need my money pronto. I took the time and time ago, I can now. These shit feel like I'm in the Congo. Run through the jungle like every day. Man, I came up on a bundle. So take that, look off your face. Look at me, 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 look at me now. You kidding me? All of my jewelry costs about 100,000. My enemies never had sympathy, Fergie finna lay him down. Sippin' on Hennessy, hoppin' up Italy, in the mouth. Who am I? Trap. No. Hey, look at me now. Trap. No. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. Trap. No. Yeah. Look at me now. Trap. No. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now.
I roll out with no cash on me. Calm now with no mash on me. Stay away from these ashy youths where they come around and get ash on me. That's 5,000 capacity.
This round, I just want to see heavy punches. Let it go. Oh, nice punch. Nice punch. You felt that one. Oh, nice. Awesome job. Let's move on.
Pass, you're not tough or hard. They're calling me the Virgin Mike. How the hell up so far? Screwboy came and shook my whole era. No cosigns for me and no carers. 2019, I swear I've gone clearer. Drop full of dead MCs like Paul Bearer. Roll out with no cash on me. Calm now with no mash on me. Stay away from these ashy youths where they come around and get ash on me. That's 5,000 capacity. 5,000 capacity. Then spread that over the UK and then add it up and get back to me. You pussios are not bad for me. Madman, they go mad for me. Who the when they gassed you up like you're good enough to be clashing me? Oh, please stop harassing me. Charge me up and put gas in me. Them little fish wanna try ting. Oh man, the audacity.
Had to sign this K, no Harry. Now my tracksuit says Balmain Parry. Smoke on bro, no Cali, so you better stay well back, Danny. Oh, now we got beef in the streets and I thought only be in my patty. Cause I learned how to work this handy, not to just part us Gandhi. I was with bro eating Jennifer aunties, I told her I'm trying to be the best I can be. Next day I go end up on the up block like who's on me, Charlie. Come off the ring like Andres 1000, I bought a new Hanny and it cost 4,000. Kept it close, pagans wanna out me, they want me in a box like chicken chow mein. I wonder why us wanna try me, why feds put me in court and chow me. Bad bees get bored and down me, and ask for a guy to the nest, I'm like, shall we? Lay back but still rowdy, same goose when thrown back still round me. Funny how my old thing still shout me. Oh, allow me, roll out it so casually. I'm popping up to 6 grand. Done the city or Birmingham, I just done 100 through Canterbury. No security, I could have a 20.
Come on now, let's get in there. and get after it today. Perfect work. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. Oh, wow. Wow, that kick damaged him. Okay.
I changed the game drastically. Big man, cut on Glastonbury. Flashbacks from Glastonbury. Love it when it all comes back to me. Telling lies, not facts on me. I roll out with no special on me. God's son, this is flesh on me. Stay away from these pagan youths. Cause many men, they wish death on me. When Banksy put the vest on me, felt like God
Let's
was
go.
testing me.
30 on the clock.
Put the vest on me, felt like God was testing me.
I don't write rhymes, I write checks. Might rewrite your life if the price set. Might check 1 2 1 2. It's the Denzel coming out of the zoo. Carrot City, what I breed. Dissect the flow so you can see what I bleed. Put it all together and it forms to one thing. Captain Planet, I'm on my packing cannons to crack Atlantis. It's so incredible. Looking at your face is so regrettable. Better fix your mother, gotta rush you to the medical. Doctor, plugging out like Flick versus Hopper. Untouchable to any window shopper. Mannequin, push the benches like it's Anakin. Smoking cannabis, but ain't no journals that I'm handling. Like, who brings a composition to the
Time to shoot and get the takedown. Shoot and get that takedown. Nice. Nice. Good. Now we're putting the strikes together. Come on. Nice timing. I love it. Beautiful combination. I love it. Keep it up. Put the pressure on him. Excellent. Moving on to the next. Keep at it.
I don't write rhymes, I write checks. Might rewrite your life if the price set. Might check 1 2 1 2. It's the Denzel coming out of the zoo. Carol City, what I breed. Dissect the flow so you can see what I bleed. Put it all together and it forms to one thing. Captain Planet, I'm on my packing cannons to crack Atlantis. It's so incredible.
Packing cannons to crack Atlantis. It's so incredible.
Man can make corrective control adjustments to compensate for certain electronic and mechanical malfunctions.
The hood's still dangerous, goodness gracious, move like the Gracie brothers. You'll pay me something, fed everybody, they don't say me nothing. Still back to the bone from fetus, them man move misleading. Choco, check if he's breathing. Nah, Jeff, I don't think he's breathing. Gully bop, then weave, man leaning. Last man that tried left leaking. Don't talk too much, no more speaking. Man pre-man, man still scheming. No threats to protect man cleaners, creep them beat it, catch man sleeping. So the beefing thing's not needed, but I had big man turn Jesus.
Soon I'm about to rise. See me better not look twice. Diamonds make you blind. Living my life. Too soon I'm about to rise. See me better not look twice. Diamonds make you blind. Living my life.
You know where all that gossip leads. Everybody takes shots at me. I got 101 ops on me, or a response on office leave. Planted season to blossom trees, wiping smiles off of faces, yeah. My aim is so dangerous, it's me. Name so pepper, I bun your mouth if you speak so foul on me. I beg man step on. My clock doesn't stop until you submit it. Let's go. Let's push the pace on. Beautiful combination. Love it. Keep it up. Put the pressure on him. Great. Let's do another.
See me better not look twice. Diamonds make you blind. Living my life. Too soon I'm about to rise.
30 seconds.
The death defier, the Mike Myers, murder rapper for hire, doer of drive-bys, the bag, clack, let it loose, murder all witnesses as survive. That's a job completer, dependable contractor, the backhand whack rap slapper, Mr. Leather Bomber taker, catch you getting off the escalator.
Run it real smooth and don't trigger the Undertaker.
I would've ran me a Supreme racket. I would've took these lame Supreme jackets. Until you rob a hype beast, you ain't seen sadness. Clockwork, orange madness, left the scene laughing.
Hey, we forever, ever. Jaimito y Michael D. Render. The pyrotechnocrats, the old razzle-dazzlers. The magic bean and bobbers. The green giant of the rhyme contrivers. Supreme violence of the time describers. I'm the decider, you evil eyes.
All right, coming up next, it's the UFC's middleweight division fight. Prelims, no more. Here he is making his way to the octagon. This is the first time in his UFC career he has worked his way to the main card. He has strung together some wins, looking at the rankings, and this guy appears like he belongs. A lot more eyeballs on him tonight. The audience is bigger. His popularity has grown leaps and bounds. We'll see if he can handle that pressure and perform the way he has that led to this main card slot here tonight. Well, this guy has truly made the takedown a thing of beauty in mixed martial arts with respect to yourself and George St. Pierre and the truly great takedown artists. This guy's closing the gap and entering that company in the eyes of many.
Oh, absolutely, because he's done such a great job of timing takedowns. I haven't seen anyone so good at slipping a jab into a takedown since George St. Pierre.
Right.
He does a phenomenal job of getting from step 1 to step 2 before his opponent even realizes now he's in on my leg. And if they do get their hip back, immediately he's up into a foot sweep or a headlock or an inside trip. It's just so many different ways for him to get you to the floor that he will throw every single one at you every single time.
And a lot of fighters talk about that wrestling maintenance and how hard it is, right, over the course of a career to continue to drill those things. He talks a lot about that, and that's why he's continued to realize success here in the UFC.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds.
You ready? You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go, early round 1, and as many of you know,